Hello everyone, I am Jocelyn, the AI news anchor of News for Chinese. This program is sponsored by Hoyear LLC. A medical office in Redwood City is for sale. It has an indoor area of 3,200 square feet, 9 rooms, and a large hall that can accommodate up to 120 people for gatherings. The property is located in downtown Redwood City, just 5 minutes from Kaiser Hospital and Stanford Medical Center. For inquiries, please call 408-471-7298, 408-471-7298.
On Monday, Theranos founder Elizabeth Holmes failed in her attempt to overturn her fraud conviction and must continue serving her prison sentence. A federal appeals court ruled that she had not demonstrated any legal errors in her trial for defrauding investors. In San Francisco, a 3-judge panel also upheld the fraud conviction of Holmes's former business partner and lover, Ramesh Sunny Balwani, as well as a lower court's order requiring both to pay $452 million in restitution. Holmes served as CEO throughout Theranos' tumultuous 15-year history. During that time, she claimed her startup had developed a revolutionary medical device capable of detecting multiple diseases and conditions from just a few drops of blood. However, the technology never worked, and her claims were false. Now a 41-year-old mother of 2, Holmes began serving an 11-year sentence in a Texas federal prison in May 2023. She is scheduled for release on March 19, 2032. Balwani, 59, was sentenced to nearly 13 years in prison and is set to be released in 2033. Both argued in their appeals that legal errors occurred during their separate trials in 2022. They contended that the court improperly admitted certain testimonies, including that of a former Theranos employee, while unjustly excluding other testimonies. Judge Jacqueline Nguyen dismissed these arguments, writing in a 54-page ruling that neither Holmes nor Balwani had proven any misconduct or significant errors by the lower court. Holmes rose rapidly in Silicon Valley, once gracing the covers of business magazines that hailed her as the next Steve Jobs. She secured nearly $1 billion in investments from high-profile figures such as software magnate Larry Ellison, media tycoon Rupert Murdoch, and the Walton family behind Walmart. As she attracted investors, Holmes also built a Theranos board filled with influential figures, including former Defense Secretary James Mattis, who later testified against her at trial, and former Secretaries of State Henry Kissinger and the late George Shultz. George Shultz's son, Alexander, submitted a statement condemning Holmes for orchestrating a conspiracy. Theranos' fraud was exposed in 2015, after the Wall Street Journal published a series of explosive reports and regulatory audits that uncovered potentially dangerous flaws in the company's technology. The revelations ultimately led to the company's collapse. One of Silicon Valley's biggest scandals, the Theranos blood testing fraud, has since been examined in a book, an HBO documentary, and an award-winning TV series. OpenAI has reported a significant milestone, with ChatGPT's weekly active users reaching 400 million as of February 2025, a 33% increase from 300 million in December 2024. Sina Finance. This surge underscores the growing adoption of AI technologies across various sectors. In the enterprise sector, OpenAI's ChatGPT Enterprise plan has seen substantial growth, now serving 2 million paid corporate users, doubling since September 2024. Additionally, OpenAI's developer API usage has doubled over the past 6 months, reflecting increased integration of AI capabilities by developers. This announcement comes shortly after Chinese AI startup DeepSeek introduced its AI model, DeepSeek R1, on January 20, 2025. DeepSeek R1 is noted for its cost-effectiveness and competitive performance, challenging established AI models from leading companies. Reuters. The rapid emergence of DeepSeek has intensified competition in the AI industry, prompting companies like OpenAI to accelerate innovation and expand their user base. Despite the heightened competition, OpenAI's user growth indicates a strong market position. The company continues to enhance its AI offerings, aiming to meet the evolving needs of both individual and enterprise users in the dynamic AI landscape. Since taking charge of the Federal Department of Government Efficiency, DOG, Elon Musk has been managing public institutions like a private company. Now, he has issued a new directive requiring hundreds of thousands of federal employees to submit reports on their work from the previous week within 48 hours. Musk's move aligns with his criticism of pervasive waste in the federal government. He posted on X, stating, following instructions from President Donald Trump, all federal employees will soon receive an email requesting details of their work from the past week. Failure to respond will be considered a resignation. Shortly after, federal employees received a brief 3-line email with the following instructions. Please reply to this email with 5 bullet points describing the work you completed last week and notify your manager at the same time. The deadline for submission was set for Monday, 2/24 at 11:59 p.m. Everett Kelly, president of the American Federation of Government Employees, swiftly condemned the directive, calling it an example of President Trump and Musk's utter disregard for federal employees and the critical services they provide to the American people.